Offences and punishments under POCSO. Decoding POSCO, the Protection of Children Against Sexual Offences Act. Easily explained. POCSO Act 2012 was implemented in India to strengthen the legal provisions for the protection of children from sexual abuse and exploitation. For the first time, a special law has been passed to address the issue of sexual offences against children, which is also gender-specific. Sexual offences were earlier covered under different sections of the Indian Penal Code, but the IPC did not expressly provide for all types of sexual offences against children and, more importantly, it does not distinguish between adult and child victims. IPC is not gender-specific as well. However, POCSO Act provides stringent punishments, which have been categorized as per the gravity of their offense. The punishments range from simple to rigorous imprisonment of varying degrees. There is also a provision of fine which needs to be decided as per the discretion of the court. The various offences clearly outlined in this act are: penetrative sexual assault, Section 3, penetration, which is vaginal, peno-urethral or peno-anal, fingering or object penetration, come under the category of this offence. The minimum punishment prescribed for this offence is 7 years, and maximum punishment prescribed for this offence can extend till life term imprisonment accompanied with fine. Section 4. Aggravated penetrative sexual assault, Section 5. Any of the offences covered in the penetrative sexual assault section, if committed by a person of trust or authority such as a police officer, teacher, parent, caregiver, then the offences become aggravated penetrative sexual assault. The minimum punishment prescribed for this offence is 10 years. And maximum punishment prescribed for this offence can extend till life term imprisonment accompanied with fine. Section 6. Non-penetrative sexual assault, Section 7. Whoever commits this offence with sexual intent, like touching the vagina, penis, anus or breast of the child, forces or makes the child touch the vagina, penis, anus or breast of such person, does any act with sexual intent which involves physical contact without penetration, is guilty of offence covered in this section. The minimum punishment prescribed for this offence is 3 years, and maximum punishment prescribed for this offence is 5 years accompanied with fine. Section 8. Continued below. Aggravated sexual assault, Section 9. Any of the offences covered in there. Non-penetrative sexual offences section, if committed by a person of trust or authority such as a police officer, teacher, parent, caregiver, then the offences falls under this category of offences. The minimum punishment prescribed for this offence is 5 years, and maximum punishment prescribed for this offence is 7 years accompanied with fine. Section 10. Sexual harassment of children, Section 11. Any unwelcome sexual remarks, gestures, emails, telephone calls, taunting, jeering, demands, or requests for sexual favors amounts to sexual harassment. The maximum punishment prescribed for this offence is 3 years accompanied with fine. Section 12. Use of child for pornographic purpose, Section 13. Any offence which involves a child in the preparation, distribution, production, marketing, and/or distribution of pornography via computer, internet, print, electronic or any other technology attracts this offence. There. Minimum punishment prescribed for this offence is 5 years with fine, and in the event of subsequent conviction, punishment can extend till 7 years with fine. Section 14(1). Attempt to commit an offence is also punishable with a sentence of 1 year and fine in POCSO. Section 18. Abatement of offence, intentionally aiding an offence or instigating a person to commit an offence is also punishable under POCSO. Their punishment for abatement of offence is similar as that provided for their offence itself. Failure to report an offence. It is mandatory requirement to report an offence, and the failure to report an offence is also made punishable in POCSO. The punishment prescribed for failure to report is 6 months and/or a fine, Section 21.